Hello, it's Thursday morning, about 9:30 I think. I've been up since about 10 to 9. Izzy's still fast asleep. Thursday is her day off college anyway, so she is not in today. The weather's looking kind of overcast, as you see. I'm still not 100% better from whatever it is I've had. Still mildly symptomatic, but anyway, I'm much better and I'm going to get on with my day. Last night I started to actually do a little bit of Portuguese for the first time in ages. I was taking some notes, just watching videos really. I wasn't doing any particularly structured study at all. I was just wormholing my way through YouTube videos, just writing some things down that I didn't know before, listening carefully to some of the sound production and looking at people's mouth shapes as they were doing the sounds. There was definitely some interesting things that I picked up on that I hadn't before. I am still seriously contemplating doing Izzy's human biology course myself for fun, since she is not doing it anymore. I also spent time this evening updating all the settings on my GoPro to the way I wanted it, and also updating the firmware, and then I gave it a test run, by which point it had got really hot because it had been on for a long time, which I'd say is a problem for this camera. Anyway, I did a test run and it was just terrible. The volume was cutting in and out completely, and the audio was out of sync with the video, so that wasn't the best start. So I've just done another little test clip now that it's cool. Anyway, I'm going to sit myself down there and get on with some laptopy stuff, and I'll catch up with you later. It's 5 to 11 now, and I'm going to try my new grinder. I've had a quick look at the instructions. It's so new. Right, so open these beans. I can smell them already, so it's obviously not an airtight seal. That smells like Cafe Nero Cafe. I've got an urge to touch them. I've never bought coffee beans before, not for myself. I bought some for IB. Right, chuck them in then. I've had all sorts of wonderful tips and advice from you commenters, by the way. Somebody has said, Destinations Chronicle, in fact, has said that she uses dried porcini mushrooms in hers. She grinds them to a powder and then she adds them to savoury food for a lovely mushroomy flavour. And somebody else has said that she grinds her whole spices in hers as well, so I might try that. I've got some coriander seeds. I'm just going to do the whole lot. If I do too much, I'll just put it in my jar for now. Right, I'm going to give it a go. Is it that one? Oh, that was noisy. Oh, wow. That was kind of pleasing to watch. I could have stared at that all day. It was a bit mesmerising. Right, are we ready for the smell? I'm going to turn that off because, you know, I'm paranoid. Let's sniff it. Oh, I think I need 2 hands. Oh yes, the whole lot comes off, that's right. Oh, that smells really good. Oh yeah. I have unplugged it now. I'm a bit worried about this. I'm not quite sure how you're meant to transfer the coffee out without, you know, because obviously the blade is in there. It says you're supposed to use that brush, this brush, to sweep it out of the remaining bits out of the blade. Good and tight because it keeps leaking and spitting all over the stove. I need to clean this stove urgently. It's time for the taste test. It's a bit weak. Need more coffee in it, hang on. I tried not to put too much in because I didn't want to blow my head off. Right, put the rest of the pot in. Just really weak. Perhaps it's a weak blend or something. Strength 4. I think maybe what's happened is because it was freshly ground, I could have maybe squashed it down a bit more. Maybe there was just less volume of coffee in it. I'll try that tomorrow. It's about 12:05 now. I have just been fiddling and fiddling and fiddling with the GoPro, been watching a tutorial video. I need to learn about technical things to do with videography, really, if I'm going to get anywhere. So I've been experimenting with ISOs, and I've just done a load of test shots on every single ISO setting on my GoPro, and I'm going to sit down now by there and watch them all in turn. Okay, sometime later, and this is looking good. The GoPro has worked, and that footage that I thought was terrible wasn't terrible. It was just playing back all glitchy on my media player last night. When I actually put it into the Adobe editing software, it played just perfectly fine. Yeah, I think maybe it just overloaded it because there's quite a lot of information in my GoPro footage compared to in this handycam footage. But anyway, it's working. Yes! Oh yes! So once I can get out and about, I can get some lovely smooth shots of buildings and places. It's going to be great. Oh, and speaking of shopping, I need to go this evening because Izzy's going to college tomorrow, so I need to make sure that I've got appropriate packed lunch food for her. And we've run out of bread. Well, we've got some, but it's stale. I don't want to give her that. I'm going to get her some nice fresh stuff. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon now. I've got washed and dressed and had a bit of lunch, fed the birds, and I'm going to do some Portuguese. I'm just making myself a nice cup of tea to sip while I'm doing that. I'm not going to do anything structured. I'm just going to do a bit of higgledy-piggledy learning bits and bobs of Portuguese off YouTube videos and taking notes. And I might go on Memrise. I haven't done it for absolutely ages, but I quite fancy doing it on my laptop. I've only ever done it on my phone, so I might get back into that maybe. I need to have a little think about how I'd like to structure my Portuguese learning. And I might do it myself without consulting any experts, because it'd be interesting to then, after I figured it out, to see what the difference is. But I bet all the experts say different things anyway, but I've got a rough idea of all the various aspects of it that need covering. I'm going to quickly read over all the notes I took last night. I might think about making some flashcards for myself out of some of the main points. That could be quite an interesting thing before I move on to the next lot of note taking. Yeah, I'll have a little think about it and I'll tell you what I came up with. There are those notes anyway. I've done some pretty impressive phonic interpretations. I've decided to colour code like my phonics in green. Sempre ordens. Supposed to look like that. Any Portuguese viewers are probably watching that face palming at me right now. I'm trying, it's really hard. I've got my little tin of Sharpies on the go and my cards that I've just cut up with some scissors. Right, see what I come up with now. Seja bem aparecido. Seja bem aparecido. Seja bem aparecido. Seja bem oh, for goodness sake, I'm really trying to analyse it. Seja bem aparecido, aparecido, aparecido. But that's really quick. It's not like a it's just like ugh. It's so hard to hear the sounds because they are alien sounds in Portuguese, if you're coming from an English-speaking perspective anyway. Seja bem aparecido. Go on, marks out of 10, Portuguese viewers. What do I get for seja bem aparecido? Aparecido. Aparecido. So many things to remember. I've been watching this video here. It's just how to say you're welcome in Portuguese. You would think it was such a basic video. But really stopping and starting and pausing and writing down and really hyper-analysing all the phonic sounds as I am. I'm actually getting quite a lot out of it, so I haven't exhausted this one yet, and this is about my third time through it. Bons olhos te vejam. Bons olhos te vejam. Bons olhos te vejam. Faz de conta que estás em tua casa. Faz de conta que estás em tua casa. That's enough. I'm saturated. Oh, it's 20 to 3. I really should do something that I'm supposed to be doing, as opposed to just fun things. I'm going to quickly tidy this lot up and go and play my flute for the first time since I had that virus thingy, because I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm actually changing my mind about the flute practice. I will do some today, but actually it's going to get dark quite soon, isn't it? It's only 10 to 3, but it gets dark really early, and I haven't been out for a walk for a week, I think. Or at least I haven't been out since Friday last week, and it is now Thursday this week, so yeah, I might just have a simple walk to the park. I decided to go with the whole woods thing after all, instead of the park. I can hear loads of kids. Well, they've just stopped now, I've got the camera out, but I could hear loads of shrieking. I think it's like the time that kids come out of school, and there have been crowds of them coming this way. Oh, mud. Oh, it's nice to be out. There's a lot of rubbish in this part of the woods. It'll be alright once we get in a bit, I think. There's loads of bottles and things. Oh, that's pretty. And it's reminding me how thirsty I am, funnily enough. Not that I fancy drinking out of that stream. I have, of course, got a cold can of drink in my bag, and I'm saving it till I get to the top of the hill. It's going to be my reward for all the effort. It was trying to rain earlier as I left the house. I do have an umbrella in my bag, but it seems to have stopped now, luckily. Oh, that was a fly going right up my nose. Well, it didn't go right up my nose. It attempted to get up there, but I did a very horsey just at the right moment. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? How nice. Look at that sky though. Oh, I think I'm going to get rained on. We'll see. Oh, look at the lovely red of the bracken. It's very striking. I've never noticed bracken leaves to go red before. It just goes to show I don't normally go out walking very much at this time of year. It's only the pandemic that's got me out as much as I have normally. I'd be going further afield really with IB. And hopefully, now the travel restrictions are lifted and I've had the all clear, hopefully we'll be able to get out on the odd Saturday in the car and go a little bit further afield, and it will be so refreshing. Oh, really will. Oh, I'm delighted to be out actually. Delighted. I wasn't going to. I was thinking, no, you know, I haven't practiced my flute all week. I must get back onto it. But I do know that if it came to it and somebody said, right, you've got a gig next weekend, I could just get my backside in gear and do intensive few days of practice and I'd be okay then. Well, it would depend what the gig is, to be honest. If it's Kaylee, mud. If it's a Kaylee, I can do those standing on my head. Well, depends on the band, to be honest. Oh, it is still recording. Screen went off. I need to fix that in the settings. Can't be having the screen going dead. Oh, I'll get used to it. I'm absolutely delighted to report that so far the GoPro is working, and yay! I mean, you know, it's not a camera for every occasion, and my Handycam has certain strengths that this lacks. I think the audio is better on the Handycam that I normally use. This is the GoPro, by the way. Mud. That is a beautiful tree. Come to a bench. This was my midpoint. I'm going to sit down and have a drink now. Oh, it's a bit damp. Oh, it'll be alright. I've got my coat on. Having a rummage. Having my date with Santa. Ooh. 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 I'm back, it's 4:10. Look how dark it is. I'm going to do a bit of editing and eat some snacks and get back to you later. Oh, it's a bit, I don't know, dense. Oh well, I'm just getting, can't seem to see any other rolls. Now, Izzy wants pizza. I've only come in for a few bits really. I'm not going to do a big shop. I've still got loads of stuff from my Asda shop the other day. I got some more Tocky biscuits for Izzy's lunchbox though. I need to do her a packed lunch for tomorrow after we've had dinner. I didn't make a shopping list or anything, I've just sort of come out. Oh, Somerset Brie, my friend. Haven't seen you for a while. In you go. And Izzy is addicted to Peter's sausage rolls, and that will make up part of her packed lunch. She'll be happy with that. got plenty of ham already, so I don't need to buy that. I've got salad, so I don't need to buy that. Don't need much really. It's only one day's worth. I know what I forgot. The pizza. I nearly went to the checkout then and didn't get it. I was thinking that's a suspiciously small amount of shopping. Down here. Let's get a decent one. I keep getting the cheapy ones and they're not very substantial. Ooh, choices, choices. I'm gonna try in the £2 section one of these stuffed crust cheese feast. Oh, I need toothpaste. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock in the evening now. Oh, that's a funny colour. I'm in the kitchen. I've got pizza cooking in the oven. I've got broccoli and collie cooking in there. And over on this side, I'm making Izzy's packed lunch for tomorrow because she's back at college tomorrow and she's really excited for that. So I'm so pleased for her. She's absolutely straining at the leash to get out, bless her. So I'm so pleased. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow. I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, do hit that subscribe button and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!